I gotta go
he's
to a
winded
fireman's
going up
combat
that
challenge
step.
at 3 o'clock today, where they're gonna soup me up with all that stuff, and then I got to get out. And,
Well, you're already out of breath going after water?
After one flight of
but
stairs.
I went down them steps and then run all the way back up them too. So.
Down them and back up them, and that, okay.
Well, no, he just come up one time and brought us up here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
2 flights. I'll give him
But
that. I'll give him. I'll cut him some
up.
slack.
I mean, I didn't,
Okay.
give me-
You walked him up.
I walked him
Hush.
up.
No more. No more.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
Shut me down. 95.3 The Bear, Bama's best country. It's Monk, and in studio with me right now, and of course these guys are going to be at Buffalo Wild Wings tonight until 7 o'clock. It's Gerald and Kitten, the Bayou Billionaires. How are you guys doing?
We're doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I am doing awesome. I had one question that I think, because I watch your show, and I think the first question that came to mind, how do you go about discovering you got gas on your land? Because, I mean, can I get them to set up a test with me and come out and check out my land?
Well, no, you got to be careful. You know, we sitting there in that natural gas right there, and in the 02 or 03, they just sent a letter to us and said, hey, we fixing to drill a gas well on your place. Our place was already leased a 1972 lease.
Mm-hmm.
You can be there if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. Well, we were there, and they did. They come in there, and they just marked it up, and they drilled a gas well. It was a little straight shot well, and then they ended up drilling another 21 or 22 wells, not on our property, but in our sections that we draw money off of.
Yeah.
And then in 09, 010, they shut down everything for about a year.
So did y'all get money off of that right there?
We got money off of that, and it was good money, okay, but it wasn't Yahoo money.
Yeah.
No, yeehaw move.
Yeehaw money. But it was plenty good money, you know.
Uh-huh.
And we were satisfied, but we continued to work and everything. And then they found a new method of drilling, which is they go down 3 miles, straight down, and then go horizontal a mile.
Huh.
And then production went from 300,000 barrels a day per well to 21, 22 million barrels of gas per day.
Per day.
Per day.
That is crazy. So they already knew it was there. So how did your lives change? I mean, because looking at all of them, y'all were hardworking folks anyway. You already had a lot of land there. How did your life change? I mean, obviously you started buying stuff, but did it change that drastically whenever you became billionaires?
We're not billionaires.
Well, or millionaires, yeah. Millionaires.
If I was a billionaire, I wouldn't be here.
We'll be traveling.
So how did life change from the way you were before the gas and the way you are now?
Well, at first we didn't change that much because it kind of just started little and started building as they put in more wells. And then when they went the deep wells with the Haynesville shale wells, when the money got big, we actually then kind of realized that, hey, this is going to be enough money to change our lives.
Yeah. Where y'all can quit working and
Well,
hang out.
no, you can't quit working. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
But now the gas was a change in our lives, okay? But now that didn't change us.
Yeah.
What changed us was doing this little TV show, Bayou, Billionaires.
Yeah.
So that was the life change right there.
Okay, so that was going to be my next question. How has life changed since you started being on TV?
Man,
It's changed a lot. I mean, every place we go, anything we do, people recognize us.
Yeah, hopefully they will at Buffalo Wild Wings until 7 o'clock tonight, yeah.
Well, it's happened already here in town everywhere we go.
Yeah.
It happened to us last night. It happened to us the day before. It happens all the time. People come by and visit at the house. But I will say this. The United States has got the nicest and neatest people in the world.
Oh, cool.
I mean, we have yet to meet a jerk. No, everybody that comes up to us are just great folks.
Well,
That's about to change, my friend.
That's very cool. But see, now you're going to get around some Crimson Tide fans. We know I'm kidding.
Well, we can handle that with 2 hands. We can handle that Crimson
I
Tide.
think so.
SEC, you know.
Been there, done that.
You go to these football games, and SEC, they might beat up on themselves, but then they beat up on everybody else, too, and it don't make no difference. You cheer SEC.
Yeah.
You know, that's what happens. That ain't what happens to Alabama fans do that, too.
Yeah, oh yeah. So that's what we got to do next is we got to get you guys back up because LSU's playing Alabama here in Tuscaloosa
We're already
this year.
making plans to be here.
That'd be so awesome, yeah.
It's been playing right now. I'd like to come. And you can't take it from them. They got a good football team and had a good football team here for the last 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm. So what are y'all's plans from this point on? Just continue living life and being happy?
Oh, absolutely not.
Counseling, maybe? No, I'm sorry.
No, we are definitely happy, and we are actually having the time of our life. This show is absolutely been our greatest adventure, as Gerald and I say.
Yeah.
It's been
But
an adventure.
we have other shows in the planning.
Awesome.
And we're doing our book. We're fixing to start our book and get it out. So we're doing that. And we got lots of other plans that have come off of this show. So we got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank y'all so much for stopping by. Now, how'd you get involved with Tide for Troops?
Well, T.J. Hodges works with Justin and then with Tide for Troops. And I do other projects with TJ.
Because he's got another thing that he does with his mother and his mother's memory.
Right, right.
Yes,
That's what I work with him on his charity on Roses from Linda.
Okay.
And so he asked me, if I would be involved in this. He's big in this too. So I told him, absolutely anything for you, anything we can do for the troops. And I mean, it's a wonderful cause, just like his charity is.
Sure.
And we wanted to be involved.
Well, on that note, we'll have Justin step in. Justin found one of the founding members of Tide for Troops, or you are the founding member.
Well, I kind of came up with the idea, obviously, but as we've progressed, then you can't give credit to just myself because not only have people donated and sponsored the cause, but we've also had lots and lots of people that's come on and actually done things and volunteered their time and their efforts and give me leads to bring in other people to push the process a little faster and quicker and into the right hands. So I hate taking all the credit. That's the thing. People say, "Oh, you found it." Well, I might have come up with an idea, but it's not something that people haven't already done as far as giving back to troops. And that's my whole mission. We want to make sure that they know the troops who are serving our country and who have served our country know that we appreciate them.
So the basic idea is you created a shirt that says "Can I get a roll Tide" on it, and you send it to troops.
That's right. I mean, it's really a
boost
simple,
morale.
Exactly. I mean, over the years, I've played in a band my whole life, and we're on our farewell tour. And throughout those years, though, we've been able to play shows for military, deployments, ceremonies, different types of things. That we've met a lot of really great military people in that process. When I've seen what just something as simple as singing a few songs for some of these soldiers and troops will do.
Sure.
And then I thought, well, let's try doing a shirt, And so I created that design and put it up, and I had someone contact me and say, hey, I bet some troops would like that.
Yeah.
When they asked me that, I said, well, there's just no way I'd ask them for any money. We're going to make sure they get these shirts for free.
Yeah.
So that's just, we built off that, and now we're getting support from a lot of people. As you can see, I mean, the Bayou Billionaires have come all the way from Louisiana just to be with us tonight to support something that I'm extremely passionate about. My crew's passionate about. Everybody that's come on board so far has just it's overwhelming, the support. So our whole goal is just to make sure troops get shirts and, like you said, boosting morale, making sure they're happy, making sure they put a smile on their face. Let's face it, I've sent shirts to massive battalions in Afghanistan, Iraq, Kuwait, Japan, and they're not all these people that send shirts to are Alabama fans.
Yeah.
That's the fun thing about it, is that it causes a lot of great conversation. Yeah. It causes, like they'll hold the shirts up and they'll write War Eagle on it or go LSU. But that, again, that's just giving them something to laugh about and smile about. They think it's great.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the event today. It's at Buffalo Wild Wings from 4 until 7 o'clock. Along with the Dowdens going to be there. Patricia Wadsworth's going to be there. Amazing pencil artist.
Yes.
More about that on our website at 953thebear.com. You can look at some of her art as well. But tell us, how's the event work today?
Well, basically from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. we are allowed to get 15% of proceeds from all sales during that time from Buffalo Wild Wings, which, by the way, has been a fantastic, great partnership. Thanks to them so much for doing this. They allow us to have a spot there in the restaurant in the game room where we set up a nice little booth, sell our T-shirts. We also have literature we pass out and tell people basically what we do. We'll have the Downs there, of course, meeting people, meeting fans, and signing autographs as well. And Patricia Wadsworth, of course, like you mentioned, will be there selling her prints. A portion of sales will also
Priscilla. Did I say
Priscilla, yeah.
Patricia earlier?
You did. That's okay. I wasn't going to say
bad,
anything.
I made you say it.
Yeah. On top of that, though, it's a great, very family friendly. We encourage people to come in, just handshake, have a good time, and all around just a lot of fun. And again, another neat thing we're doing recently is we've created these little pamphlets where you can actually come in every time you buy a T-shirt. You can sign that, put your name in, your email address, and and a message to a troop. So we put that in every single shirt package that we send out. So if the troops decide they want to write you back, you're allowed to to correspond with them and show what our shirts are doing, so they can thank you as well for buying a shirt.
Well, that's very cool. Well, I thank you guys so much for stopping by. Kitten and Gerald, I'm seeing you guys on TV and all your other ventures. I'm going to read the book when it comes out.
Great, I love that.
Thank you
Got
so
a
much.
movie coming out in August too.
You got a what?
A movie.
A movie coming out. You mentioned a movie earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, we're going to be in a Bigfoot movie.
A Bigfoot.
Skookum. Skookum the movie.
Skookum the movie.
Yeah, it's filmed there in Louisiana.
Can you tell them what the book title is going to be?
Our book title is called Frackin' Lucky.
I
mean, how great is that?
That is so awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for what you're doing with Tide for Troops, and thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us today at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, thanks. I really want to say thanks so much to the media support. I cannot do these things without you guys. So credit to you, and thank you so much for your support.
That's what we're here for.
It means a lot.